Let's say a client is in the Bahamas. They have a fishing charter.
Okay.
So you go along with them. It's the client, some friends, and they're on a fishing charter. They're catching a bunch of fish. They're having a great time. You're just observing, kind of helping out where you can, talking with the crew, doing your thing. They all get worn out from a long day in the sun, fishing. They hook up with something, and one of the crew hands it off to the client, and he's like, no, I can't. And everybody else is like, no, I can't. I'm too tired. And so he's trying to give it to you to reel in a marlin or whatever they caught on the line.
The client or the crew member?
The client. The client saying, hey, Christian, reel this in. Go ahead. You can take one. So they're asking you to partake in whatever they're doing. In this case, fishing.
Yeah.
What would you do?
In general, I would always try to get out of it because I'm not there to be a friend.
Right.
And I'm not there to be a paid friend either.
Mm-hmm.
So I would try to get out of it as much as I possibly can. But you can only say no so many times. And this example is on a fishing charter. So it's a fairly closed off area. They've been out the whole day. It might be the last fish of the day. That would be more okay for me personally to reel that one in, but then I would excuse and back out of it. But before I even got to there, I would say no thank you 2 or 3 times.
Mm.
If I could find some reason not to do it or have a reason kind of prepared. What I like to do a lot of times is if I know there's a chance of that happening, I think the scenario is through. So it could be something like, I'm sorry, I can't do that because I need to attend to the radio to hear if we're on the way back, or I have to look at the GPS or something like that. But if the client would see through that and know I was rude, I might end up having to do it. But I would look at it more like I would have to do it than I would want to do it because I don't want to be the client's paid friend.
Definitely not. And, doing that where you at least say, no, thank you. No, I really appreciate that. But no, a couple of times. It alleviates that obligation that will occur next time.
Yeah.
If you just are like, sweet, yeah, and you jump in, the next time the client does something and you're there, they're going to feel obligated to invite you, to include you, and that's awkward. That's super awkward, and they're going to try to avoid that.
Yeah.
So that's a great way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, we had it one time. A client, we were taking him out on a boat to go and look at great whites, in the cage underneath the water and all that, and. Once they were done and had enough, they asked us if we want to go and do it. And of course, inside yourself, you get into the cage and see the great whites, right? But at the end of the day, we all declined it and said that wasn't for us. And we had other things to attend to, and the clients kind of got it. And so I think stuff like that is important.
Good.